So everybody knows that Mojang added goats to Minecraft 1.17, but did you know these bearded little beauties are also
bloodthirsty killers?
Of course you did. So today I'm gonna put these big-horned little murderers to work, see if they can launch my friends off a cliff to their deaths. Let's get to work. The first thing we're gonna need to do is get some goats. Now we could go search in mountain biomes for God knows how long until we find some, or we can just buy them from the shopping district. I believe that Mr. Days just wants calcite for his goods, including screaming goats? What in the blocky world is that? Its ramming cooldown is only 5 to 15 seconds? Oh, these guys are way better. They have a way higher chance of headbutting entities. So I guess I just put the payment in here and wait for like 2 business days or what? Sweet Jeb in heaven. Okay, Mr. Bezos, I appreciate the prompt service, but seriously, he was pretty fast to pick up my payment, but let's see how fast he is at delivery. Are you kidding me? How did he get these here so fast? Oh yeah. Well, now we have our goats. We just have to figure out how to get them to knock these poor suckers, server members, off a cliff. So I've been doing some thinking off camera and I've come to a terrible realization. The folks on EchoCraft are unfortunately smart. So this guy is gonna need a disguise. No, like he needs to be hidden. That means that I need to give this guy a line of sight to the player, but keep the player from seeing him. And I may just have an idea. My immediate thought is to try to hide the goat underground and have it pop up whenever the player gets close enough to the edge of a cliff. So let's see how high a slime block on a piston will launch this guy. Oh, nice. That's actually like 4 or 5 blocks. So now I just need to hook up something to push him out of the chute. Something like that. Yes, perfect. Now we just need to figure out the trigger for the trap. And guess what? I've got another idea that might just work. A lectern. And it does work. Check this out. So whenever someone turns a page in the book, it will update an observer that triggers the system. Allow me to demonstrate. So the player is gonna walk up to the lectern and they're gonna be on page 1, but when they go to page 2, it's gonna release the goat, and then after a second, bam, the goat comes in and knocks him clean off the cliff. It works like a charm. So that should work out pretty all right, but I really need to figure out where this thing is gonna go on the server. So seeing how goats do spawn in mountains, I think that would be a pretty fitting place for our trap. Now we just need to find the right spot that lets us hide some of our redstone and has a cliff high enough to cause some chaos. Death. Friendship. Somewhere like this. It's got plenty of place for us to hide redstone, it's got a really high cliff, and a flat spot on top. Oh yeah. This is gonna be perfect. Well, I think it's time. Let's build the trap. Check this out. So this thing works perfectly. I access the book, I change the page, and then boom, there it is. Well, okay, listen, it's a sheep for now. All right, it's testing. All right, we'll get to the goat. But there is one problem, and that is sound. I'm a little bit worried that the players are gonna hear the goat screaming down below and the pistons activating. And did I mention, these guys are smart. If they get even the slightest whiff of suspicion, they'll hightail it right back to their bases and save their lives and ruin my fun. So we need to cover up some of the sound with more sound. And this little contraption right here is basically just using pistons to swap the color of the beacon. So the players will definitely hear pistons moving, but hopefully they'll just assume that it's that thing right there. But the goat is gonna be a little bit more difficult. The only way I can really cover up the sound of a goat is, well, with another goat, but we can't just have a goat roaming around here or the players are gonna be super cautious. So to ease their minds, I've made this little distraction goat and put him in a cage, and also added a couple signs to assure the players that the goat is no longer a threat. So between the distraction goat and the beacon, there's no way that the players are gonna hear it coming. All we have left to do is figure out why someone would want to read a lectern in the middle of nowhere. And I've actually got kind of a fun idea, but it is a little extra. Who am I kidding? Everything I do around here is a little extra. I'm gonna make a completely fake scavenger hunt. And of course, in the end, the player dies instead of getting a reward. Sounds fair, right? Anyways, here's what I'm thinking. Since I've sort of become the axolotl guy around here, we play this off like a story. A story where the player is trying to help me find a quote, missing blue axolotl, and along the way setting themselves up to fall for our trap. To start, we need to make sure that the scavenger hunt really grabs the people's attention and entices them to play. And since I am the residential wealth lord on the server, I know exactly what those peasants want. Now, we just have to convince them to go where we want with a compelling story. Welcome to Branzy's scavenger hunt. Follow the clues to reach the end. If you win, you earn diamonds. How many depends on if you're brave or not. 5 diamonds, no armor or elytra. 0 diamonds for armor win, which hopefully will sway them to get rid of those pesky feather falling boots and their elytra to save them from their fall. But if the player still chooses to wear armor, they get a super lame storyline. And essentially what's gonna happen is the players will come over here and search around this red mushroom, but just on the other side there's this little cave with a chest that's full of blue axolotls and a lectern, which you can pause to read if you want, but it basically just tells the player that they've already gotten to the end, but they're welcome to try again the hard way. Or in other words, go back and try again so that I can kill you. But if the user chooses to not wear armor, they get an entirely different storyline. And this is where the fun really starts, because once they accept their mission, they inch closer to our trap. But we can't go straight to the meat and potatoes. We have to earn their trust first, and what better place to do that than Civ's giant ship? It's hard to really even get a full frame of how big this thing is. It's gigantic. Civ is an insane person, and I got to help him with part of it. But all of that is besides the point. The scavenger hunt is actually right over here in this sheep pit, where the player will find another lectern, but the whole point is to have them turn down their friendly creatures volume to help offset the goats just in case. Plus, adding a little game like Find the Note Block adds some atmosphere to make this scavenger hunt look legit, which I have placed right over here underneath this lectern. This book will essentially lead them straight to their downfall off our goat cliff, so hopefully they've been practicing their boat clutches. So now our little adventurer hopefully has no armor, their friendly creatures volumes turned down, and a boat to get them right where we want them. So hopefully when the adventurer gets to this cliff, the first place that they'll go is right to this lectern here. But really the only point of this lectern is to get the player closer to the ledge by looking for another book. And they search. Oh no, oh that was way too easy. This Branzy guy doesn't know how to hide anything on the server. And this is where the magic happens, because this book is multiple pages of pure nonsense. I mean, if that riveting piece of literature doesn't give the goat long enough to perform its Jeb-given ability, then I'm not sure. I guess we just have to keep trying. I don't know. But there's still 2 possibilities here. The goat either knocks them off or not. So I've added a couple additional pages, which basically tells the player that if they outsmarted my trap, they get 5 diamonds. But if they died, I'll give them their choice of the 5 diamonds or a blue axolotl. So now the player gets a reward and I get to kill them. It's a win-win, right? No? Either way, I think we're ready. Let's see if we can actually launch someone off this cliff with a goat. Okay, Rek just messaged me and said that he wants to give it a shot, and I'm a little bit nervous because, you know, Rek is sort of one of my besties. But also, I may have told him that I wanted to try to kill people with goats at one point, so he might be onto us. Okay, this is important. This is where he decides if he's gonna go for armor or no armor. He took it off! Oh, he took it off! Good luck, adventurer. I hope you find the ship. That's actually like right over there. And it looks like he found it. Okay, I think he turned down his volumes. Oh yeah, he totally hears it. He can totally hear it. Where is it, Rek? Okay, so he's in there right now and he found the second clue. So now all he's got to do is get to the freaking launch pad. There he goes. Beautiful. So he's found the first lectern. Perfect. Oh boy. Oh, he's making me so nervous. Just read the freaking book. It's right there. Rek, it's... Oh no, there's a block missing right there. He totally found it. Oh no. Oh no. Rek. Oh no.
I assume you were trying to hit me off with a goat. That's what you said in the book.
Yeah.
That's actually so epic. Can I at least see the goat pop up? Yes.
All right. No.
Shove him back in. Shove him back in. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, well, now it's a Rek trap. Now Rek gets...
Yeah.
So the first attempt didn't really go to plan because I forgot to place one stinking block and Rek found it. I will get you, Rek. one day. But don't worry, I fixed the flaw and now it's on to our next victim. Alright, so Lucid just messaged me and said that he wants to give it a go. And there he is. He's made it all the way to the mountain with no armor and no idea what's about to happen. Oh boy, my heart is thumping so hard right now. Come on, Lucid. Make my dreams come true, bud. Alright, he went for it. Hold on. He's in the book. You beautiful goat! I love you so much! Oh, hold on, let's get his stuff. Oh my goodness. My man! Here, hold on, let me turn. Hey, calm down! Hey, you calm down, alright? Listen, I'm trying.
No, you calm down. I don't know if I should be like insulted or remain confused or retain the desire to hit you one more good time.
It'll make you feel better if I explain what happened here. I have a mechanism that launched that goat from a slime piston below, and you just happened to be standing still long enough for him to ram you off the edge. And
so it wasn't you that killed me.
No. The goat did all the dirty work.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even mad anymore. That's clever.
Well, now that we know that it works, we should probably tear it down so nobody else gets hurt, right? Nah. Come on, go to get him. Woo! That's 2 in a row, baby. All right, number 3. Yes, number 3. 4 in a row, baby. There he comes. Woo! Oh, come on, ZL, number 5. Here we go. Oh, he totally saw the goat. Wait, no, he didn't. Woo! Nobody escapes the goat. Well, almost. Well, I'd say that was a successful mission, except for Wreck. I will get you one day, but not today. In the meantime, you should go and check out my friend Siv's latest video where he built this epic ship. He's awesome, you're amazing, and as always, tune in for the next one.